Okay, now we're going to be rating each trampoline and doing the health bounce on it. So I'm barely going to be coming off the mat, going from heel to toe. This one feels really smooth. We don't want it to be too light, but we don't want it to be too heavy, and this one is right in the sweet spot. Moving over to this trampoline. This one, a little heavier, but still really nice. This one is like a 9 or a 10 as well. This one is a little too much on one end of the spectrum. It's just a little too hectic, a little too jarring. So definitely not as good as the other ones. It's just a little too violent for a health bounce. You want to have it right in the middle. This one is a lot more centered. This one feels a lot better. This one is another 9 or 10. This one feels really good as well. Barely coming up off the mat. Going from heel to toe. This one feels really smooth and calm. It's not too harsh, but it's also not too light. That one's a 10 out of 10. This one also is right in that sweet spot. Really good. Feels really nice doing the health bounce. This one, still a nice bounce. A little on the light side. I would give this 9 out of 10. This one is also pretty similar. A nice bounce, but a little light. So also 9 out of 10. Moving over to the bungee cords. And I thought the other ones were light. This one is super light, and it's almost hard to do the actual health bounce on it. You feel it a little bit, but it's just way too light. You want to find that sweet spot. This one is a little better, a little more effective, but also really hard to do. You feel a lot of strain on almost like your Achilles, the back of your foot, because you really have to push off because the give just isn't there. It doesn't bounce you back up. So it's not nearly as enjoyable as all the other ones that were much better with the health bounce.